Hi mayam, welcome back to my channel. Aigi channel da moka taram nokchari. Ai ngasidi thabak ama chatoinebako event ama university in khakta college khakta panel discussion gi chatoinebako panel discussion da panelist ama oibne yaurudoine aise corporate communications ki maramda satra singa interact tonabagi nebako ado ai ngasi yaragadi dum ai dum ucharake mayam adri kamai kamai tobano haibado aduga video se makha tana yengbiyu mayam aise yobudi yausalakadorебako ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯧꯁꯜꯂꯛꯀꯗꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯀꯣꯐꯤ ꯊꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ ꯀꯣꯐꯤꯁꯦ ꯇꯣ ꯁꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯕ ꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯐꯦꯁꯇꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧ ꯁ꯭ꯋꯥꯏ ꯃꯄꯥꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯨꯔꯦ ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥꯗꯤ ꯎꯗꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯆꯨꯔꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯉꯧꯕ ꯁꯦꯠꯄꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅꯁꯨ ꯇꯧꯋꯦ ꯑꯩꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯗꯥꯎ ꯌꯥꯗꯕꯖꯥꯠꯅꯦ ꯑꯉꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯗꯥꯎ ꯌꯥꯗꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯗꯥꯎ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ ꯄꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯁꯟꯗ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯉꯥꯡ ꯉꯝꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯣꯛꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯈꯪ ꯉꯥꯡ ꯋꯥꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯌꯧꯁꯜꯂꯛꯄꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤꯗꯤ ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯔꯣꯏ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁꯅ ꯈꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯕ꯭ꯂꯣꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣꯗꯗꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯗꯣꯏꯗꯣ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯈꯪꯗꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯕꯤꯗ ꯏꯪꯂꯤꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯔꯧꯕꯤꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯎꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯎꯠꯆꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯆꯠꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯈ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯁ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯚꯔꯁꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯁ꯭ꯋꯟꯠꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯀꯦꯝꯄꯁꯇꯅꯦꯕ ꯆꯠꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯃꯤꯠꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯃꯤꯠꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯣꯟꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯟꯁꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯔꯤ ꯃꯤꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯃꯤꯠꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯚꯦꯟ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯁꯟ ꯀꯧꯕꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯄꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯁꯟꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯣꯄꯔꯦꯠꯇ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟꯁꯀꯤ ꯄꯤ ꯑꯥꯔꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯀꯣꯄꯔꯦꯠ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯀꯦꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯒ ꯊꯥꯔꯒ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯀꯝꯄꯅꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯦꯅꯦꯜ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯁꯦ ꯐꯝꯃꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯣꯗꯔꯦꯇꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁꯟ ꯍꯪꯉꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯍꯨꯝꯅ ꯗꯤꯁꯀꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯋꯥ ꯉꯥꯡꯉꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯇꯣꯄꯤꯛꯁꯦ ꯑꯅꯝꯕꯅ ꯑꯦ ꯑꯥꯏꯗꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯅꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯕ꯭ꯔꯤꯐꯤꯡ ꯗꯣꯀ꯭ꯌꯨꯃꯦꯟꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯥꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯦ ꯑꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯅꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯁꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈꯨꯝꯕꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯦꯟꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯛꯁꯟꯗꯣ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯒꯦꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯌꯦꯡꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯑꯗ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯦꯃꯦꯔꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯄꯤꯒꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯥꯇ꯭ꯔ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯅꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯅꯝꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯣꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯒꯦ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ
Means you have probably seen every version of the message got lost somewhere between leadership and the last row. Akshay, thank you for squeezing us in before your big session today. So, I'm starting with the questions.
Sure.
So, later today, you are heading to Samvada, the Strategic Communication Summit. And if the buzz is anything to go by, every conversation on the stage is going to circle back to one word, that is AI. So before you get up there, what's the one thing you really want the room to walk away? Okay, so let's just say it plainly. AI can write the email now. It can write the script. It can even write the press release. So what's the one thing in your job that a machine still can't fake?
See, AI can write everything, but what I believe is AI is to be used to write the first draft, but not more than that. Because the judgment, the human judgment, and the governance and the trust, that's where humans bring in. So, as communicators, you should know how to leverage AI. However, how do you build a trust and how do you tailor your message according to the audience? Yeah, that's humans, that's communicators' job.
This year's theme, In Digital, Indigenous Communications, explores the dynamic intersection of indigenous knowledge systems and the digital age.
For the introductory video of the guest. Mass Communication from the University of Mysore. He began his career as a reporter with Deccan Herald.
Yes, am I right? Particularly public relation people like us, corporate communicators. It was very difficult to mingle with different kind of people. Now you have everything. Yeah, that, this. It's very easy to cope up with anything. Augment and be accountable. And be accountable. Adapt. That is instinct. So you have to be a strategic communicator always, technologist. If you are studying skeptical and human, Curiously will keep you experimenting with new tools. Practice will keep you.
With 60 chapters all over India, Public Relations Council of India has come a very long way. It's beautiful. You can always go into our website www.prci. This was their ultimate objective, but it totally misfired because the orders taken were like strongly accentuated and there were lots of glitches.
Western musical performance.
Warm welcome to this special panel discussion on public relations and corporate communication as part of Samvada, the Strategic Communication Summit.
Rapid technological change and constant public scrutiny. What does it take for organizations to build and sustain? With that context in mind, I'd like to begin with our first question for our guest. We've all had unique journeys in the field of communication and PR. Could each of you?
Thanks for the question. First of all, thanks Christ University for having us over and have this interaction with you. You must have seen the introduction, but I'll go ahead and introduce myself again. So I am Akshay. It's been more than 11 years in communications with another. The topic is more of PR. I started with PR, but currently I'm leading internal communications. So the landscape has changed a lot when I first started and what currently it is. So I must say that with AI being the main topic here and with everyone talking about AI, as communicator, what I feel is currently an incredible journey from an agency side and coming to corporate, and then now with the Gen Z workforce coming in and having this amazing interaction with the Gen Zs and learning a lot, and rather than us giving knowledge, I feel that it should be two-way. We also have to learn a lot from the Gen Z workforce as well. So that's currently the scene now. And with communication, with coming of the AI, I feel that upskilling is what matters currently.
Sitting like you guys on the chair, like you with the camera and photo shoot, videography, all those things. And that is the time when I started to explore both PR and corporate communications. And me being a PR and corporate communications person, this started way back in my school and then colleges. And I didn't know the term PR and corporate communications, but it's all about building rapport with your people around you. It could be security, it could be your gardener, it could be the principal, chairman, professors, whoever it is. So that is where the PR within you will come out, because that's what the whole journey is all about. So I was naturally really good at it. I was right from the security to the chairman. I know everyone, I used to interact with everyone. And I came into this field, that is media studies. I joined journalism and mass communication, keeping in mind that I wanted to enter film industry.
Three people, nice, that's nice. Yeah, it is interdependent, each one of us are dependent on the other. Thank you, and well, my journey, I started off with Doordarshan, where...
adding on to what he just said, I remember those days back in the year, we opened the newspaper, read every line to see if the mention of our clients there, public industry that we are tracking. and sometimes you have to cut those clips as well and paste it and prepare a report, a physical report. That was a norm then. And everything digital was new media then. So digital media is not new anymore, but when we started it was new media. So we all focus on traditional media. And remember, we remember calling up the journalists when we send out the press releases. That's still going on, but I'll tell you the difference now. We used to call the journalists, we used to go on a media round where we had to go to the publication houses, talk to the media, build a relation and all those things. And even the journalists also try to source the news from the PR persons, PR professionals, and that's how we used to work. Updates of the leaders, and we quote leaders from there as well, because that's a public platform and that's social media. I see these are some of the changes that I have seen in PR.
Anytime, anything would crop up. So that was, I had to be very, very sharp. As I told you, awareness of the people with whom you're communicating. What am I doing? Am I doing it right? Where is that self-inspection within me and all that? Earlier it was like, we had more time, we were more connected, and we had enough time. And it was a slow cycle. Now,
but however, the final judgment is always humans. Because what humans bring in, what communicators bring in, is the governance, the trust, and the judgment. Human judgment can never be replaced, because what AI can do is, AI can draft certain things, but in an organization or even for your external stakeholders, what I feel is, it's the human judgment to understand the kind of messaging, the kind of language the organization used, and the kind of. So what happened was, when I started in PR in my early days, we had to cover an event. One of our clients is a major educational group here in Bangalore, and what happened was, there was an event where film stars and actor turned politicians and all were invited. And I was very young, I was stupid, you must say. Of all the pictures that the photographer sent us, there was one funny picture with the actress tongue. She was out, and it was a very funny, weird, picture. Just for fun, I sent that picture to my colleague who was handling the regional media. I was reaching out to the, English media, and there is another friend of mine who was reaching out to regional media. I just sent the pictures, but did mention that there's one funny picture, look at it. Okay, so he did not remember. What he did was, along with the press release, he included that picture when we sent to the media. So what happened was, we had to call the media and tell them not to use the picture. The next morning, I had the, I could not sleep the entire night, because morning I was praying that it should not be published.
So writing skills, don't only depend on AI. It's going to give you a distorted version. So writing skills, I would say almost like 89%. And your planning is your strategic planning. It comes to around 84%. You have to plan things. That is strategy. What is your strategy? And then your behavioral.
What it says. So I think that's one way for looking at it.
On a lighter note, I just want to add, confuse the algorithm. As consumer of news, right? What happened is, there is leaning news channels and right-leaning news channels or publications or media houses, and even on Instagram as well. I confuse Instagram algorithm. Sometimes I will watch something which I'm not politically aligned with, and I will like those posts as well. And some things which I'm politically aligned with, I watch those things as well. And then that way, AI can listen and produce at scale, but it is us humans to analyze what is being heard of.
Thank you, sir.
Corporate communications is all about co-creating. You involve the employees and you work as brand ambassadors. We work with them because they are the ones who will be with the teams at the ground level. No matter how many feedback surveys that you take, no matter how many town halls you conduct, until and unless you listen to what's been happening at the ground level with employees, you are not successful as a communicator, and also you will not be able to shape the culture of the organization just like that.